So today we are going to be going over the basics of how to start your Spanish walk. So I am here with Zach, and he's some kind of grade pony, and he's never been taught the Spanish walk before, so you're going to see how it starts out from the very, very beginning stages. So the only tools that you'll need is just your halter, lead rope, and I'm going to use a dressage whip. You can actually use a stick and string. That would be fine too, or a cane, or whatever. You just kind of need an extension of your hand to use for this. So to get started, the first step is to make sure that your horse is completely desensitized to the whip or stick and string or whatever object you're using on their legs. And it'll be really helpful that they don't mind anything touching their legs. Some people may want to use treats for their horses. That kind of fast tracks the process, in my opinion. I think that it makes the horse have a little more try, but for this video I won't be using treats. We're just going to be using like pressure and release and giving him really big releases when he does what we want him to do. So he's kind of looking everywhere else right now. But what we're going to start out with is you're going to lightly tap your horse's cannon bone right here on the side, and when they pick it up, that's it. You're just going to release like that, and I'm going to take him in a circle just to let him know he did a good thing. Pet him, good boy. We're going to do it again. You don't want to instantly just start going at them. You want to kind of just wave it and then tap, and then you'll slightly add pressure until they do it.
So what happened here is I asked him to pick up his foot by tapping on his leg, and he started to side pass, and he was just really confused because the direction of my whip was similar to when I asked him to side pass. So I went out of the camera picture, so you can't really see what I did, but I continued tapping until he lifted up his foot without side passing, and then I asked him to move back over into the frame so that we could try again.
No problem here. Good. Good. That's what we're looking for. So now he's done moving his feet around, and that's fine. I'm going to give him a break. I'm going to go back into it now. Lightly tap. Good. Good stuff. Good boy. Now it's the exact same thing on the other leg, and I kind of give add more. Good. This trick will also help too when you're wanting to pick up your horse's feet, and all you have to do is just go down and tap and they'll pick it right up. Good. The other leg, I'm going to wave first. Good. Good. Even though he went backwards, now he knows that when I wave here, I want him to good. Pick it up. Now, as time goes on, good, I'll be asking more and more of him, and he'll be able to decide what the right answer is. So I'm adding quite a bit of pressure there. He didn't really understand that, but I still released because he did do what I asked. He probably will guess again the next time. Good.
If you're curious why I walk my horse in a circle, I highly recommend this because it kind of gives them the opportunity to just go back to ground zero and just relax and start over and get ready to go back into it.
Again, wave, lightly tap. Good. Very good. Good, good. That was really good. Now we're going to try with the other leg. I'm going to ask for a little bit more. Good. Ask a little more again. Come on. Good. Good. Let him step forward. Okay. Good. That was really good. That was a lot more lift than he has been giving me. So we're happy with that. Good job. Good. That was super good. So good. Good job. And this leg, and if he gives it to me, we're just going to end there, I think. Good. One more time. Good. That was awesome. Good job. Now that you've kind of seen the beginning stages and what you want your horse to do, just to even lift it, I'm going to go get Louisa, who's a little farther along so that you can see all the steps in the process, and then we'll look at the finished project with Lana. Okay, so I'm back here with Louisa, and she's a little farther along with her Spanish walk, but I normally use treats with her. I won't be using them for the sake of the video, but you might see if I say good, she might put her head to the side expecting to get a treat. So, but she'll be fine without them for this video. So we're going to start out kind of where we left off. So when I wave and lightly tap, you can see she's got a lot more lift. Good. Good. Yeah, she wants her treat. That's okay. Same with this other side. Good. Good. We have a lot more lift, so I'm going to just take her in a circle. So now that we have a lot more lift with the leg, I'm going to ask her to kind of bring it out by continuously tapping even after she lifts. So kind of what happens is the horses, they don't necessarily get frustrated, but they're searching. They're like, this is what I've been taught, this is what you're telling me to do, but they're going to kind of they're going to start guessing. And once they guess the right answer, that's when you reward them. So we're going to wait for her to guess, to throw her leg out, to reward her, and then she'll understand. So, take your head straight. I'm going to wave. Good. Ask for a little more. Good. Good. That was so good. Good job. So because Louise is really a lot more sensitive than Zach would be, she has a lot more, like, I guess, leg action going on here. I almost need to watch myself. Good. Make sure that. Good. 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 So she almost confused the side pass for kicking out her leg, but she figured that out really quick. So what the next step would be is to get your horse to hold their leg here instead of just pawing and kicking out. So I'm going to ask her to hold her leg up for at least like half of a second. I'm going to ask her to do that. It's going to be a little hard for her. She's probably not going to understand. Good. Good. So she held it and then she put it back down. I'm going to ask her again, see if she understood. Good. That was a lot better. Oh, yeah. Okay, all right. We know. So much fun. Okay. Rest. I'm going to ask this leg. Again. Good. Ask this one again. Good. That was so good. Good. That was so good. Good job. So the next step would be for her to completely hold her leg up and out. So we're gonna just until she holds it up. Good. That was good. Do this one. Can't really see over your head. Don't want this off. Good. Good. I know. Okay. Good. Very nice. Very good. So now I'm going to go get Lana, who has already finished her Spanish walk, but we can even break it down to what the next step would be, because she's pretty easy to just separate the finished product from the next step. So I'm going to go grab her and then we'll come back. So I am back with Lana, and we're going to be going over the next step in the Spanish walk. So what your horse should be doing now at this point is when you wave here, they should be sticking the leg out like so. Good. So once you're able to point at
So
the
you
leg,
can see here,
any
instead of
leg,
Lana holding her
just
leg
point.
out like she should be, she holds it up. And that's my fault because I was teaching her how to bow at one point, and I used the same cue for the Spanish walk for the bow, so it kind of messed her up a little bit, but I kind of reteach her here what I want her to do.
Good. Or, whatever. It's fine. Once it's up, pull them so they have to step back down. And then the next time, just ask again. And you might have to do it a few times so that they can figure it out. Good. A little more there. Okay. So now, we're probably actually going to need some more room. So, for this next
For
step,
some
we're gonna
reason,
have
our
the horse
lambs were
picking
just
up their
like
leg.
screaming, and it was really irritating. So I just muted it, and now I'm talking, and you can just watch what I'm doing, and super awkward.
And a point, pull, and let them step. So when you're starting out, you don't want to do just one right after the other, right after the other. You're going to let them take one step, and then just let them walk normal. Just like that. You really want to take your time with this. Good. And I'm going to pull her. Good. Just like that. So now this is going to get a little trickier with the other leg, since she doesn't like that leg as much. Oh, good, good. Now I'm pretty lucky with Lana because she's so slow with picking up her leg and putting it down. If you have a horse that's like Louisa, who just thrusts their leg out really fast and really hard, you have to be a lot quicker with pulling them into the walk after that. So we did not give ourselves any room here. So to get your horse to actually start doing the walk all together, so it gets a little tricky, so you have to be constantly quick. You have to be really quick, pulling them forward, and I would do it, start with one foot and then do the other. So once you get 2 steps consistently and just fine, take him for a walk. Don't make him do 3 or 4 steps just yet until they really have it down. And again, that other leg is not really having a time with me, but we'll work on it. You might have a horse that has the same problem, and you just have to really get after it. No. Come on. Good. Good. That was it. Good job. Really tell her that was good. Yeah. So that she gets it.
Here is the finished product of the Spanish walk with Lana.
But I hope that you all get your Spanish walk down, and I really hope we are in front of the camera. I do hope we're in front of the camera, because that would suck. Pick it up, sister. You make me look bad. Yay! That's so good. That's so good. You're so smart. You are so cute. Okay. Okay. Hey, focus. Focus. Come on. Come on. Hello? Yeah. That was really nice. Yay! Look at that smile. Oh, smile. 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 Oh my god. Lana. Smile. Please help. Come on. Okay, smile. Smile. Okay, but you have to do it while I'm next to you. Hold it up. No. Hold it up. Your breath stinks. You can't do it while I'm next to you? Whatever, it's fine, I guess. It's cool.